Naruto, Top 10 Defensive Ninjutsu. In the world of Naruto shinobi, we are always attracted by the appearance of talented ninjas. They possess tremendous power along with their top-notch ninjutsu shows. They may not eat, may not flirt, but must definitely learn ninjutsu. It is almost indispensable for ninjas except those who have been unable to use them since birth. To balance the battles, besides the offensive ninjutsu with destructive power, there are always the ninjutsu with incredible defense that protect the user from the opponent's attacks. Today, let's review 10 greatest defensive ninjutsu in Naruto. Byakugan no Jutsu, the ninja art creation rebirth, strength of 100 technique, of the 5th Hokage Tsunade. Strength of 100 technique will push the body's decomposition and regeneration mechanism to the limit thanks to Tsunade's huge amount of chakra, allowing the wound she receives to heal in an instant without having to seal or intend to treat. Although very powerful and useful, the strength of 100 technique is listed as one of the dangerous forbidden arts. It is considered as a double-edged sword that both helps Tsunade become nearly immortal in battle, but since cells can only divide and regenerate for a certain amount of time, it also indirectly shortens her lifespan. Susanoo. Talking about the strongest defensive ninjutsu in Naruto, we must mention Susanoo. It is the powerful ninjutsu of the Uchiha clan, performed by members who have awakened the Manjikyu Sharingan eyes. This is a top ninjutsu we can see in most of the big battles in Naruto, this overbearing ninjutsu. Susanoo gives its user tremendous power, complete defense and attack. Susanoo, in its strongest form, possesses a power that can be as bright as a nine-tails. Susanoo will create a giant body that wraps the user according to the type of Sharingan they possess, creating a solid defense that can block enemy attacks. However, Susanoo's defenses can be destroyed by strong enough attacks, especially Tsunade's punch, which she used to break Madara Susanoo during the Fourth Great Ninja War. Although considered an impregnable defensive shield, Susanoo also has the fatal drawback of causing its user to gradually lose sight. Only Uchiha Madara and Uchiha Sasuke are three exceptions who can use Susanoo as much as they want thanks to the eternal Manjikyu Sharingan eyes, a kind of Sharingan combined with Manjikyu Sharingan of these siblings. Supreme Absolute Defense Zettai Bugyo, Gaara is known for his ability to control the sand. He is called Gaara of the desert. Gaara's natural elements include earth, lightning, and wind. He often adds them to his sand to increase his speed and defense. As a child, Gaara's ability to create sand barriers was extremely impressive. It allowed him to pass the second round of the Chunin exam without a scratch. Much to the surprise of the judges, Gaara's sand-based defense was certainly extremely effective in keeping him safe, being considered an absolute defense. As he grows up, his defensibility from the sand of Gaara increases a lot. It can afford the attacks which couldn't be suffered by Sasuke Susanoo. The art of summoning Kuchios. Rashomon. The art of summoning is the high-level ninjutsu of summoning in order to defend and is performed by Hashirama Senju. Hashirama summons 5 gate variants with almost unbeatable defense to protect himself from attacks aimed at him. This ninjutsu is so powerful that it can even deflect the tailed beast ball's trajectory when Madara launches it at lightning speed. Almighty Push Shinra Tensei. The Almighty Push is one of Rinnegan's abilities helping users control the repulsive force at their will, allowing them to repel a ninjutsu or human out of a certain range. Depending on the force puissance the user performs, this ability can break woods, bones, metal and even stone walls. When used in order to defend, it can repulse all attacks aimed at users no matter size, force or weight. It is also able to knock Amaterasu out of Nagato's body when he is injured. This ninjutsu can destroy all things in a large range. Precisely Hidden Leaf Village was totally destroyed after Pain's attack. Izanagi. Izanagi is one of the strongest defensive skills in Naruto. This is a forbidden technique passed down by the Uchiha clan, the most powerful genjutsu that a person can use on himself. When Izanagi is activated, its user is able to remove all barriers between reality and illusion in the space around himself and his opponent. This allows the user to control the existence of himself. The Izanagi's effects on everyone are different, but they all seem to have the same ability to turn even fatal wounds into hallucinations. When the user is hit by fatal blows, his body will gradually fade. This is magic. Then, he comes back to reality without any scratch. Kamui. Kamui is a ninjutsu originated Manjikyu Sharingan of Uchiha Obito. This technique is the unique and specialized form of space-time technique, allowing the user to teleport and penetrate. Each couple of Manjikyu Sharingan eyes will own a separate displacement space. By distorting an area of space centered above his eye, the user can open a hole in another dimension. The effect of this technique acts as a suction force, both pulls the target inward and deforms the target until it ends. This technique is currently considered bringing a wonderful defensive skill for users. However, if the true nature of this ninjutsu is discovered, it is also very easy to undo it in the same way that the fourth Hokage Minato used to beat Obito in the past, but not everyone is able to analyze the situation in the middle of battle as well as Minato. Naruto's Nine Tails Mode. After obtaining Kurama's trust, Naruto can completely use up the huge amount of chakra of the Nine Tails, and at this time, the Tailed Beast mode will appear. In this mode, Naruto is able to use many of the Tailed Beast's secret techniques such as the Tailed Beast Balls while simultaneously gaining all of Kurama's powers and abilities. In this mode, not only the power, the speed but the defensive ability of Naruto are increased in an amazing way that allows him to fend off a series of powerful attacks aimed at himself. 9. Kagetsuchi. Everyone knows that Amaterasu is one of the strongest ninjutsu, also the most formidable fire release. It's the black flame burning everything continuously, in 7 days 7 nights, almost impossible to be extinguished. And Kagetsuchi is the ninjutsu to control this flame. Indra, Itachi and Sasuke are the only one until now hurt this stabbing flame. They can only perform this after activating Manjikyu Sharingan. Furthermore, Sasuke Uchiha can freely manipulate Amaterasu's flame form, not only to attack, but also to create a protective barrier for himself. Any enemy that touches this protection will be damaged. The flame clings to them and burns them until they die. 10. Absorber Ninjutsu. This is an innate ability possessed by several members of the Otsutsuki clan, only 2 members of the clan possessing it, Kagaya and Kinshiki. This ninjutsu allows the user to absorb chakra, cancelling any form of ninjutsu that renders it ineffective. With this overpowering jutsu, Kagaya is able to nullify all attacks aimed at her, even absorbing Sasuke's Amaterasu flame without any problem. Absorber ninjutsu is an extremely powerful defensive ninjutsu, but it is quite unfortunate that it was eventually broken by Naruto's Oiro Gyakuharam no Jutsu technique.